In Washington, ghost-like objects dart across the radar screen at the CAA Traffic Control Center at National Airport for several hours, traveling more than 100 miles an hour. Air Force jet fighters spend several hours chasing the objects plotted on the radar scope.
Something else is out there.
There's something else out there, okay.
Of all the banks and braes of bonny Scotland, none holds more fascination than the murky waters of Loch Ness.
Tell me, do you think there is life on other planets?
Well, I'm not quite sure, but I suppose there would be.
No, he seems definite. You seem
Definitely.
definite about it. How do you see this life and where?
Oh, I've seen a flying saucer.
Blackwater Media presents DARKFALL. Real-life encounters with the paranormal and the unexplained. I've heard several DOGMAN encounter stories on Blackwater Media, so I thought I would share my experience here, especially since some of the stories took place here in my home state of Georgia. My encounter took place while fishing for bluegill in a shallow inlet on the St. Mary's River. To give you some idea of the area, the river is really a remote blackwater stream that originates in the Okefenokee Swamp. It kind of meanders for about 130 miles until reaching the Atlantic Ocean at the southern end of Cumberland Island. Anyway, I was in my 14-foot aluminum boat with a nice little Mercury outboard motor that could get me up and down about a 1.5 mile stretch of stream at a pretty good clip and hit my favorite spots. I remember that it was a mostly sunny day with a few high clouds that would drift over occasionally and provide some shade from the sun. Rain was expected to move into the area in the next day or two. Now, I have to admit that I was very much aware that the entire area had something of a reputation for weirdness. There were whispered stories going back years about people having strange experiences in the region. Unusual things in the sky, lurking spirits, unexplained lights coming from deep in the woods, and strange creatures swimming in the water. Of course, I used to just think that a lot of that stemmed from people over-mystifying any area that had a long history of Native American inhabitants. I mean, you know how stupid people can be sometimes. When anything even remotely out of the ordinary happened, you would inevitably hear these people muttering under their breath, "Well, you know, all this used to be Indian land, and I heard there were some burial grounds deeper in the woods." And of course, all the smart people in the room would roll their eyes. In any event, in this particular area, I only got a few tantalizing nibbles, so I reeled in the line and started the motor to trek up to the next area. I'd just gotten going when movement on the far left bank caught my attention. Now, if I were to say that what I saw shocked the red-hot shit out of me, it would be an understatement. Thanks so much for listening to the preview of this amazing story. If you'd like to continue and enjoy the story to its conclusion, head on over to blackwatermedia.net. On the left side of the home page, you'll see the menu. Just click on the tab that says Become a Swamp Hunter Society member. And for the price of $4.99 a month, you'll have access to the members VIP lounge where you can access all of Blackwater Media's premium content, past, present, and future. While you're on the website, also enjoy listening to the vast archive of free material. I'm Dr. William Lester. Welcome to Blackwater Media.